Welcome back to another State Park Sunday. Today, you join me here at Butte Reservoir State Recreation Area, located way up here in the northwest corner of Nebraska in the Nebraska Panhandle. Yeah, we are way up here. South Dakota's like 30 miles that way. Wyoming, I think we're north enough that Wyoming's going to be right behind us here, about I think 100 miles. So yeah, we are way up here. But this place is beautiful. It is, yeah, I'm impressed. I really like it. And I'm going to take you, we're going to jump in the truck and we're going to check it out. Just a beautiful, beautiful place up here at the edge of the Nebraska Sandhills. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. So without further ado, we're going to jump in the truck and check it out. We are coming into the Butte State Recreation Area, which again is located way up northwest. I think this is the most northwest park in the Nebraska Game of Park system. If I'm wrong, I'll put it down below, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. It's way up here. And you'll see, look at that beautiful lake as we roll in. We're going to immediately hang a left into this first area over here by the dam. So let's go ahead and check out the dam. As we do, just look at those views across here on the western edge of the Sandhills. Just the beauty of the prairie. Yeah, I'm digging the scenery up here. Let me put it that way. But let's go ahead and hang a right. And it looks like you can go down there off to the left to the wildlife management area down below. And we're going to come up to the right up here by the dam. And we're going to check it out. I hope it isn't too bumpy for you guys. Oh, there's a cool sign. Let's check that out. Let's see what that says. All right. Butte Dam and Reservoir, constructed by Bureau of Reclamation, Department of the Interior, for irrigation by Mirage Flats Irrigation District, managed for recreation by Nebraska Game and Parks Commission. Huh, it's really cool. And this is I'm going to correct myself if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right again. This is a dam on the Niobrara River that is used for flood control. But as you can see right now, looking across just how large this is about a 2,000 acre. Put the exact down below, about a 2,000 acre park. So we're not gonna go drive across the dam because we really don't have any need to. But let me give you a little shot of it as I turn around here. I think I can get a good shot with this new fancy camera of mine. And look at that. Nice. And I'm going to go ahead and cut back when we come back to where we turn left down here. Now, if I had to guess, as we're turning around, the road up here being open up to the dam, that would be for those of you going up there and fishing off the dam. But if you noticed, the water level, like what was the other one? I'm going to put the name down below, the one I just was at. And my tired driving brain kicked in. Just like Walgren Lake, the water levels are very low up here in northwestern Nebraska. So let's go ahead and get up here to the end of the road. And you'll see, this is where we came in when we turned left. You'll see right up there, that would be on your right side as you come into the park. That is your park regulations, your registration. They do have 4 different kinds of campsites here. The Electric Plus, the basic electric hookup. Electric Plus are 30, your basic electric is 25. Your basic non-electric site is 15, and your primitive is 10. So let's go ahead and go into the park. There are only 2 areas in this park. And yeah, you can just see that. This afternoon sun across the prairie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys are getting a treat of a view. Right. I say that a lot. As we roll in here to the park, off to the left, you'll see immediately we have one of your the newer style vault toilets that are also the storm shelters, and we're going to immediately hang a left. And this is area 1 or area 2. There's only 2 areas, but immediately off to the left, come down here, and first off, I can see a campsite off to the right that is absolutely great. Now, there is, and it is right on the lake. So look at that right there. There's that campsite that's right on the lake. That's campsite 28. That's right on this beautiful lake, and I'm trying to get some views of this lake off to the right for you. It's got a fire ring. Off to the left is campsite 29. It's got a bunch of wood. Am I going to take some? No, I'm going to be good. I just rhymed there. And we have 30, 31 off in the field to the left there. Not a lot of shade on those, but nice campsites. Nice and level too. You could pull a camper back there if you wanted to. Not so level. Off to the right is campsite 36, and we have some more sites off to the left. And down here, there's a lot of folks. We're just gonna swing through. This is kind of the beach/launch area. Sorry, I'm gonna try to get a better shot as I swing around here. There we go. There's a better shot, but you can launch a kayak from there. Not necessarily a boat launch, but you can get a kayak down there. As you see, several folks are out with kayaks. So that's really cool. Kind of a rocky beach. Let's go ahead and zip up the top of the hill. Oh, look at these views. Oh, just said that we get a tree in the way. We do have a campsite down here off to the left. Campsite 27. I'm going to swing through so you can see that. That's a cool campsite. Let me go ahead and do this. Campsite. And we do have a couple picnic shelters on the top of the hill here. This would be a great one. If you're tent camping, here you go. Right on the lake. Lots and lots of shade. Tons of shade, tons of room, fire ring, and a picnic table. It's nice and sandy. That's pretty. That'd be okay. Wouldn't mind that one at all. All right, let's go ahead and keep going. All right, and again, off to the left, there are 2 picnic shelters sitting on the top of that hill with a great lake view. Let's go ahead and zip down here. There are folks. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Water is to your left. Right there. There's water. There's another basic campsite off to the left. Generous parking for the boat ramp. I have a fish cleaning station right here ahead of us, and we're going to try to get you a good shot of that. That's a nice one. Not one of the newest ones, but that is. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah, this is really cool. Check this out. So there you go. It's your nice newer style a fish cleaning station, and I'm just killing time so that somebody can finish unloading and I can get some shots of the dock here. Okay, well, somebody is unloading, and we're just briefly, while we can get a shot without really invading their privacy, I'm going to take a view of that, and that is two of those wide boat ramps. So you can get a really big boat down there. You're not going to have a problem with any of your pontoon boats, obviously your fishing boats, et cetera, et cetera. Again, the lake is way down, so I'm not going to go down there, but it is, there's still a dock down there, so they're still able to get in the water. Let's go ahead and go up here, and we're going to check out the regulations so I can, nothing really out of the ordinary, just your typical stuff. And then swim living on Northern Pike, and yeah, there you go. Let's keep going through here. There's a campsite over there. It's just, I like it. There is a lot of parking for boats, and there's quite a few people out. I mean, this is a Tuesday afternoon, so just as a heads up, Tuesday afternoon, granted in July, but Site 25 to your left. Lots of shade back here. 24, 23, kind of going between cameras. 22, oh cool. Yeehaw. Let's go check them out. Let's see what's down here. And I would not be taking a car down here because I just hit my skid plate in my F-150. So yeah, I don't take a car down here. That would be site 21 to your left. And that would be site 20. So we'll go up here. And I believe, if I'm right, we're going to be climbing out like, we're going to turn around. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff you guys get to see when you watch the whole video. Oh, yeah. It's pretty steep. It's pretty steep grade right there. I am not gonna risk my oil pan or something on that. Okay, just saying. We are gonna not dent the skid plate again, and just gonna go over here, which is going to produce a great angle going up this. Oh man. Okay, I probably cut all that out, but that was quite the road. Off to the right, and I don't know if you can see how well you can see it, but I'm going to try to get a view here. Another outhouse slash, and that's one of those newer style ones. That is also the storm shelter. So let's go ahead and cruise on down the road, see what else it has to offer, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be about towards the end. This is probably going to be all your RV area, your electric hookups, etc., etc. This is a nice road. They must have just redone this. This is a new blacktop. I mean, I don't know if it's brand new, but it's recent. There is a site down there off to the left. I can't read it. 19. I'm getting a shot of it. Right down by the lake. Lots of shade. It might be tough. And you can kind of see that dock. I'm trying to get a shot of the dock here. See the dock and how low the water level is. Okay, kind of a common theme up here, unfortunately. We do have another site down there on the beach to your left. That'll be site 18. You can see that again, lots of shade. We're gonna come. Whoops, wrong way. Okay. This wouldn't be a Big Ben's Outdoors without Big Ben. Site 17 is off to the left, and that is a pad, basic camping site. So that's cool. There's folks down here, so we're gonna go by site 15 to the left. Okay, that is site 14, which is an electric plus. If you see by the red, we're gonna totally flip around and go through here the right way. Sorry guys, this is doing a great job. Okie doke, there's site 7 as we come into this electric plus area. These are electric plus and that's a pull through site, so that's cool. And that would be site 8 off to your right. Site 8, let's pull through. Site 10 is to the right. Get another pull through site. Site 9 to the left. All of these are pull through. That's actually really nice. Site 12 to the right. These are all right on the lake. Wonderful breeze coming off the lake. You do have water to your left. There's your fresh water right to the left here, and that's going to be right by site 13. And again, this site is occupied ahead of us, so if I cut, that's why. And nobody came out, so that's site 14. And then again, there's a couple of these lone, there's site 15, 16, 17. These are those basic sites off in the same area, if you're interested in those. This pull-through site's really nice. Let's go up to the left and see what we got. Okay, again, this is just past where we turned left a minute ago. And we have one more area, campsite area, or two more. So we're gonna go ahead and hang a left. And then we have envelope area for your campsite registration and the good old bathroom, toilet. Site 1 is to your right. That's a concrete pad site. Site 2 is a electric plus non-pad site. And there are a couple basic sites down there, 39 and 40. Those are great. Okay, those are really nice. Those are shaded and they got a lot of trees on them. Okay, I like those. Site 3 to your right, again, another electric plus. Back in site 4. Here is an electric plus pull through. Site 5 and site 6 round this group out. And we're gonna go ahead and go up here where the showers and the everything else is located. So one way, again, here's another Iron Range registration area to your right. And to your left, you do see you have potable water. So that's cool. There's your water to your left. To your right is Camp Host, Site 41. They do not appear to be there, which is fine. It's supposed to be a newer area. 42 to your right, 60 to your left. If you're interested in what these are, this has to be a newer area. Just give a look at it off to the left. If you look at some of these fire rings, 59 to your left and 45 to your right as we come through, 58. And then 46 is a handicap accessible site. And then we do have showers. Huh, that's cool. Okay, we do have 2 showers, so that's nice. Very cool. Site 55 to the left, 47 is another handicap accessible site up here on this hill, which is getting a wonderful breeze right now. I can't summarize how nice that breeze is. Whew, that feels good. And then as we're leaving site 51, to your left, and then again to your left there is a dunk station, or a disposal station, and your dirty water. So you don't want to use that. So I'm pretty sure that is it for Box Butte, and I'm gonna wrap it up here with you guys in just a second. If I'm wrong, you're gonna see me again going, "Oops!" But yeah, here we go. All right, you guys, that's it for Butte Reservoir State Recreation Area, located up here just outside of Chadron, Nebraska, in the Panhandle of Nebraska. Beautiful, small. It's a big lake with just 2 areas, and you know what? I think it's about perfect size. So it offers a lot for just about everybody. If you want to come check it out, highly recommend it if you're in the area. Just a very, very peaceful park. It is so quiet up here. I think I'm going to stop for a second. Yeah. No traffic. I could get used to this. And it is a beautiful day out. But I have to get back in the truck because, as you can tell, it's getting a little later in the day. I need to feed Mr. Goose, the dog, and I need to feed myself. And I need to wrap it up for today because I got more parks to do the next couple of days up here in the western part of Nebraska. So this has been fantastic. I loved it, and I hope you did too. And if you did, go ahead and consider subscribing because I do these every single weekend. They're called State Park Sundays. I'm doing every single Nebraska State Park, Nebraska State Recreation Area, State Historical Park in 2025 and 2026. There's 70 some of them, so I'm not going to get them all done in 2025. There's not enough weeks left in the year to put them out for you guys, so it's gonna go into 2026. But I'm loving every minute of it. It's been quite the trip. So yeah, please consider subscribing, and also where you're considering things, I talked about my dog Goose. He's a rescue dog. I love rescue animals, and I feel like it's the least we can do for those that got left behind. consider going down in the description. There is some local animal rescues, animal shelters here in the eastern Nebraska, in where I live in the eastern Nebraska and Kansas area, that could use your help. Otherwise, help your local one out by either money, time, or considering adopting a new best friend. Any of those things are awesome. But I'm going to go ahead and throw up the ending here, which will have the playlist for State Park Sundays. And I'd love it if you'd come back, and I'll see you in the next one.